Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It is Thursday, October. I don't believe I did that. What am I thinking? It is Thursday, January 18th, 2024. At about 11:22 a.m. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm a little Felix hungry here. I gotta straighten this out here. I don't know what I was thinking. October. What a show! What a show! What a show! What a show I got planned for today. Get set. Incredible show. I still got the board on my wrist. I'll have to keep it on one more day. What happened was when my doctor went in for the catheterization, for whatever reason, this bled a lot. So then the nurse told me to keep it on till Friday morning. So just following orders. I'm a good soldier. And so anyway, just got a lot planned for this show. A lot planned. Okay, here we go. It's Thursday, so tomorrow, January, not October, January 19th, and Saturday, January 20th, the Comic Book Connection. This is going to be a really big show. The Comic Book Connection in Weirsdale, Highway 42. Joe Peace is sponsoring it. And his associate Ed will be there. I'm guessing Ed will be there working. And I'm telling you, say I'm looking for October 1965 Spider-Man comic book. They'll help you. I mean, they're not gonna go, well, it's over there. No, they're gonna help you find it. They're really nice guys. They're gonna help you find it. Okay, I had this all set up. I put the wrong pin number on. I'm scattered. Oh, I tell you. I said to myself, I had a conversation with myself last night. And I said, look, I can't go around. I got some bad news. The heart's really bad. I can't go around feeling sorry for myself. I got to just go out there and, take the leap off the high diving board and just, cherish every moment. Okay. Enough philosophy. Comic book. I never have good luck. Ooh, it turned out pretty. Hey, that turned out pretty good. So it's a barn and tent sale. Now you're saying, well, what's a barn? The barn. Here's a barn. This is the barn my dad and I built. This was on the Mabey homestead, the Mabey estate. We had about almost 3 acres there in Lincoln Park. And that's the old barn, and then we had a new barn. But Dad and I built that barn around the summer of 1972, I believe. Get close up there. So I get lost in tangents. So anyway, so the barn is where all the 10 centers and the 12 centers, Silver Age, Golden Age, comic books from the 1950s and 60s. A lot of them are slabbed. Now, what that means is you send it off to this professional grading company, and comic books get graded from 1 to 10, 10 being the best. So it gets graded, and then it gets slabbed. Now, I don't have any slab comic books, but I don't know if I'll ever own a slab comic book. It's not on my bucket list. But at any rate, here's the thing: you can never read a slab comic book. You can never read it because once you break the seal, then the authentic designation for the grading is null and void. So you can never read the comic book. This phone, it goes out so easy. Okay, let me see. New mystery bottles win free CGC graded books you choose. So it's like, remember the old days, these, if you're old enough, the milkman used to deliver little bottles of cream. Well, that's what a mystery bottle is, about like this tall, and it's got all kinds of neat little stuff in it. And so anyway, good. It keeps going out on me. Now I put the code back in. I wish there was a button like you could keep it so it didn't go out. Highway 42, where's the 250 new boxes? They're not like new meaning 2024 comic books, meaning they're new to Joe's sales. 50-cent boxes, and a significant number of $2 comic book boxes and $5 comic book boxes. Go on Google the comic book connection. Rain or shine, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. What do we got here? Trade paperback blowout sale, $5 each, or 5 for $20. That's a good price. That's a really good price. Tons of new keys and minor keys. Now, what a key comic book is, say, like the first time Mary Jane appears in a Spider-Man comic book, or things like that. So that's the whole. Here's a picture of. I think this is from the barn. There you go. Okay, give you an idea. A lot of good comic books there. Okay. January, Friday, tomorrow and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Highway 42, Wearesdale, Comic Book Connection. I gotta take a sip. Sip of tea. I still got the Christmas mug. I'm not supposed to lift more than 5 pounds, so I think this cup is okay. Okay, so I showed you going through all the pictures here. I'm going through my stuff. Now, this is the very tree at the Mabey homestead where I had my tree fort. Let me see if I got my pen here, my handy pen here. So this is the kind of a glimpse of the tree I had. I'm getting too much reflection. Perfect. Now, from this limb to this limb was one of the floorings, one of the stations. It was a 3-tier tree fort, and if I hold it back, it's actually better. And here's another picture of it. Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful here. See right here, from this limb to this limb, my dad, Stu, and I built the tree fort. But from here to here, right about from here all the way down to here, boards went across there, and that was the first tier. And it was a little bit of a slant, but we could still go up there, sit up there, read comic books, read Mad magazines, and then up above here was a second tier, and then even above that was a third tier. We didn't go on the third tier that much. This was. I hope he's just putting his tail in the camera. So yeah, so this I love this tree. It's no longer there. It's kind of sad. This is a flowering bush that was on the front yard. Oh no, these are stuck together. Oh boy. So this is was right on the front yard of the old Mabey homestead. It was a beautiful, beautiful flowering bush. I don't know if it's azalea. I don't know if you recognize it. Here's some more pictures of it. I love that. It was beautiful. Oh my goodness, springtime. It was really beautiful. Woo! Here's a picture of the red barn in winter. And actually, the old barn, you can see the old barn is here. And the new barn, we said the old barn and the new barn. The new barn is here. This is the old barn in winter. Yeah, we had about 3 acres of land in Lincoln Park. Here's Dad. Here's Dad in his easy chair, sipping on a Diet Coke here. In the old living room of the old Mabey homestead. Ah, good memories here. What do we got here now? Ooh, this is the tree. This is the tree from which I built my tree fort on, and it's snowing out. It's just kind of a nice picture. And this is it here. This is, and you see the proximity to the Mabey homestead, but it was right there. A beautiful, 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 towering, tall, towering maple tree. One of the most beautiful maple trees I ever saw in my life. I built my tree fort there. What do we got here? This is my grandpa used to call this Earl's Meadow because his brother Earl Mabey was going to build. It was about a little more than an acre in size, and he was going to be was part of the Mabey estate. He was going to build a home there, and he had a love interest. This girl he was going to marry when he came home from the war, World War I, but he was killed in France. And there's always this thing whether he was killed. He was killed in the foxhole, but it was. Grandpa always said it was a bullet, a German bullet, and some of my cousins said he was gassed. But either way, he's a hero. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is Earl's Meadow, part of Earl's Meadow. And there was all woods here. This shows part of the house that my grandpa Mabey built when he was a young man, right there. Ooh, this is a nice one here. This is Earl's Meadow, and showing the house that Grandpa Mabey built, Watson Mabey. So there's the Earl's Meadow, and that's the house right there. That's the house my grandpa built when he was a young man. Ooh, another picture of the red barn. Here's a side view of the red barn, the old red barn. We said the old barn, the new barn. There it is. I got to tilt this. There's the old barn. Now there in the background, there in the distance is the new barn, but this is the old barn. I love that barn. Oh, another picture of the house that Grandpa built. This is looking at it from Earl's Meadow, and that's the house that my grandpa built right there. Beautiful home. And let's see, another picture of Earl's Meadow. And let's see, I showed that. That's a double. This is I took crazy pictures. This is the neighbor across the street, their mailbox. I don't know why I took a picture of it. There it is. They're nice people. Here at the old Mabey homestead, Mom and I don't know, I guess I'm about 20 years old there. But there's me. So we were a Slim Jim back then, and there's my mom. There's me. There's Mom. That's the side door of the old Mabey homestead. And that's the big pine tree we had in the front yard. And there was always shovels and brooms on the side. We're always like working on the garden and stuff. Oh, I tell you, good old days. Here's another picture of Earl's Meadow in the wintertime. I'll tell you, I miss the snow. I really miss the snow. Now, this is the top of the tree that I built my tree fort on. Let's see. Oh, I forgot all about this. We had a wheelbarrow in the front yard with flowers on it. This is the little house. This was the little house. It was right next to the big house. And my great-grandmother, Dora Mabey, had a little ice cream. It was originally a little ice cream shop there. And there's the the wheelbarrow with the flowers. And here's a better shot of the wheelbarrow. Flower. This is nice. Here's a picture. We called it the little house. And it stood right next to the house I grew up on. This originally was an ice cream parlor. And this Mabey Lane was right here. And they had, it was called Incline Plane 10 East. And they had, it was like a way station for people have to wait their turn to go up the inclined plane. So they'd walk up Mabey Lane and get a little dish of ice cream. So my people were very, 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 very much entrepreneurs. Here's a picture of Dad on the front porch of the old Mabey homestead. And Dad had about, he had quite a few of these Norman Rockwell prints. And these are some of Dad's awards here, but there he is there. Dad served as a scoutmaster for 30 years. I'm trying to find, I'm in the moment here. I'm going to be real quick. I'm trying to find a picture of the front of the old Best Laid Plans of Mice and Men here. I really should start rehearsing these things. Oh, I tell you, such is life. Here, you do the best you can. Oh, here's a good picture. This is my my grandma and grandpa, Watson and Bertha Mabey. Here's a picture of the old Mabey homestead itself. My great grandpa built this house approximately 1875, and it's still standing. Oh, these are great photos, great photos. Here I am. This is at the Lincoln Park Museum. I used to have a little desk there, and I used to write articles, historical articles. And the beautiful thing is they had an incredible little library of old books on that history of New Jersey that included some historical stories of Lincoln Park, and Lincoln Park used to be called Beavertown. And I used to, particularly when I worked at the phone company, I used to go down there Saturday mornings. It was so peaceful and quiet. And I used to write first I started writing for the Independent News, and they went out of business. I helped drive them out of business, and then I wrote for the Weekly News. Wrote I used to have like 3 or 4 or 5 articles every week in the paper, but one of them would be on the history of Lincoln Park. I thought I had more of the old Mabey. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's another picture of the old Mabey homestead there. It's the big pine tree there. It was in the front yard. And got a little bird feeder there. The good old days. So, yeah, this was fun. I still got about 100 more pictures to go. I got about 100 more pictures here. Here's my my dear, sweet, beloved Gidget, my Shetland sheepdog in the Earl's Meadow in the snow. Beautiful dog. And here's another picture of Gidget in the Earl's Meadow. And this was fun. This was actually fun. Here it is. Past the middle of January, and I still got the Christmas mug. So, what did I do with that business card? Here it is. So today's Thursday, January 18th. So tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, January 19th and 20th, Highway 42 or County Road 42, Wearsdale, there'll be signs up. If you're coming from the villages, you go out on 42, you make a right, but there'll be signs up there. Joe's got a long driveway, you go down. And if you're in Middle Central Florida, it's worth the trip. You'll get some really good deals. The Comic Book Connection, you can go on Google and look the Comic Book Connection, and you give you directions and everything like that. So you get I love the 50-cent boxes. And I've gotten some really good comic books for 50 cents. I'm telling you, some really good ones. And that's about it. So I have decided firmly not to feel sorry for myself. And I'm just going to go and live my life like I normally would. I'm not going to sit and worry and, gee, woe is me and everything like that. So I got 2 aneurysms, and one in the ascending aorta, one in the brachiocephalic. They're too close to the heart to fix. I got a damaged mitral valve, damaged aortic valve. I got a myocardial bridge, which flattened out my right coronary artery. I've got ischemia in my right ventricle, and I got I have not blockage because of cholesterol. Not I ate too many little Debbie cakes. No, it's not like that. It's normally coronary arteries sit on top of the heart. When you have 2% of the population have myocardial bridges. It's like when we were kids and we made the pot holders for our moms. So every time my heart squeezes, it smashes the coronary artery, and after a while it flattens. So that's that. So keep a good thought, and as I say, if you like this video, please smash the like button. And even if you didn't like this video, smash the like button. Leave some comments. I got to reply to a lot of my comments. I still have to do that. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Let's hit the bell. Lets you know when I put up new videos. So I'm going to sign off. Keep a good thought. This is Richard Mabey. Signing off.